When you close your eyes at night and fall asleep, the body shuts down, yet your inner awareness does not simply disappear. In the morning, you wake with no sense of the time that has passed, as if you stepped outside of time, carrying only fragments of images or feelings. This daily experience is not only about rest, it is also about what happens to the part of you that never sleeps, the soul. Spiritual traditions, ancient healers, and even modern researchers all point toward one simple truth. Sleep is the moment when the physical body pauses, yet the deeper self continues its work in ways most people never realize. To understand where the soul goes, you must first understand what truly happens once awareness releases its grip and another layer of being takes control. Before looking at the specific paths the soul may take during sleep, it is important to set a foundation. Sleep is not a passive state. Modern science divides it into stages: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep, each with specific brainwave patterns and physiological roles. Deep sleep repairs tissues and restores energy, while REM sleep activates vivid dreams and stronger neural activity. From a spiritual perspective, these stages represent more than biology. They are thresholds where consciousness withdraws from daily reality and reorients itself toward inner dimensions. When awareness detaches from physical senses, it opens space for the soul to act without the limits of time, memory, or physical effort. With this understanding in place, let us move into the 10 key ways spiritual teachers, researchers, and traditions have described the movement of the soul during sleep. 1. The pause of physical awareness. During the first stages of sleep, the body slows down, and the conscious mind releases its focus on external tasks. What feels like silence to the waking mind is, in truth, a shift in control. Breathing regulates itself, muscles relax, and the brain no longer processes constant signals from the outside world. This creates a condition where physical awareness pauses, giving room for the soul to reorient. The soul does not depend on sensory input for its activity. Instead, it responds to internal states, emotional residues, and stored impressions. Once the conscious layer steps aside, this deeper activity begins to surface. Dreams, sudden flashes of memory, or unexplainable emotions may appear because the soul is scanning through what the mind left unresolved. This stage is important because it prepares the ground. Without the stillness of physical awareness, the soul cannot extend its influence freely. The pause of the body is therefore the first signal that the non-physical side of human existence is taking its natural space. 2. The soul's movement through memory. As sleep deepens, many people report vivid dreams that mix old memories with unusual images. Neurologically, this is linked to the hippocampus and amygdala, activating during REM sleep. Spiritually, it is explained as the soul revisiting memory fields that extend beyond the brain itself. When you dream of childhood places or long-forgotten events, the soul is not replaying information like a machine. It is evaluating how unresolved experiences continue to influence your inner state. The impressions may appear distorted because the soul is not bound by linear memory, but by emotional weight. Through this process, many conflicts are softened. The soul moves through memory not to archive, but to rebalance. This explains why sleep often brings clarity after confusion, or calmness after stress. The work of the soul in memory fields provides emotional integration that waking thought cannot achieve alone. 3. The entry into symbolic language. Dreams rarely appear in plain sentences. Instead, they come in images, scenarios, or symbols that carry layered meaning. Psychologists like Carl Jung recognized this as the language of the unconscious, while shamans considered it the way the soul communicates when free from the body. The use of symbols arises because the soul does not operate in linear logic. It brings impressions in complete form, often linking personal issues with universal images. For example, a person may see water when facing emotional change or meet unfamiliar figures representing hidden aspects of themselves. By observing these symbols, individuals gain access to truths that are otherwise inaccessible. Each night, the soul uses dreams as a communication tool, offering insights directly, bypassing the limits of rational thought. The symbolic language of the soul is therefore one of the most powerful signs of its active role during sleep. 4. The connection to collective knowledge. Jung introduced the idea of the collective unconscious, while shamans and healers long spoke of a shared field of wisdom that humanity taps into. During sleep, the personal filters of identity loosen and the soul can access this wider dimension. This explains why people sometimes dream of events, places, or faces they have never consciously encountered. Reports of shared dreams or premonitory visions also point toward a network of knowledge larger than individual memory. The soul, free from daily roles, has direct contact with this field. Contact with collective knowledge is significant because it suggests that sleep is not only personal repair but also participation in a shared stream of awareness. Each person contributes to and receives from this pool, reinforcing the idea that human souls are interconnected at a level deeper than physical life. 5. Encounters with inner guides. Many traditions speak of spirit guides, ancestors, or higher intelligences that assist the soul. Sleep creates a condition where such encounters are more available. The absence of sensory distractions and the suspension of ego-driven thought allow impressions of guidance to emerge. Some people experience this as dreams of speaking with a teacher, relative, or even unknown figure who delivers insight. From a psychological standpoint, this may be the subconscious producing solutions. From a spiritual view, it is the soul interacting with intelligences that remain hidden in waking life. These encounters often leave strong emotional imprints. Even if the details fade, the sense of being guided or supported remains. The soul uses sleep as a channel to remind individuals that they are not isolated beings, but are supported by presences that participate in their growth. 6. Healing processes beyond the body. While deep sleep allows the body to regenerate, traditions of energy medicine describe another layer of repair. The soul engages with imbalances in emotional and energetic patterns. This is why many people wake with a sense of release or with a lighter emotional state, even if nothing external has changed. Scientific research shows that stress hormones decrease and immune function improves during quality sleep. Spiritual teachings add that the soul plays a direct role in this process by aligning subtle energies. The result is a harmony that supports both mental and physical wellness. Therefore, sleep should not be reduced to biological repair alone. The soul actively participates in healing, addressing tensions that cannot be reached through conscious thought. This explains why sleep deprivation affects not only physical energy but also emotional balance and spiritual clarity. 7. Travel beyond physical limits. Numerous cultures describe the possibility of the soul moving beyond the body during sleep. This idea, sometimes called astral projection, is often misunderstood as fiction. Yet surveys suggest that a significant portion of people report experiences of leaving their body and observing from above while asleep. From a spiritual standpoint, the loosening of physical attachment allows the soul to test its independence. While the body rests safely, consciousness may expand into spaces beyond ordinary perception. These experiences often feel vivid, carrying sensations of flight, vast distance, or unfamiliar environments. The value of such travel is not escapism. It demonstrates that awareness is not confined to physical limits. Even if only partial or brief, these episodes remind individuals that the soul has capacities beyond daily life, pointing toward a broader definition of human existence. 8. Encounters with the afterlife. Near-death research provides accounts of people describing visions of light, loved ones, or peaceful landscapes during unconscious states. Sleep, while not death, can open similar thresholds. The soul occasionally touches patterns of existence beyond the current lifetime. These encounters may appear in dreams where deceased relatives communicate, or where environments feel overwhelmingly serene and real. While science may interpret this as brain-generated imagery, spiritual traditions recognize it as evidence of the soul accessing afterlife dimensions. Such moments are valuable because they reduce fear of death and increase trust in continuity. Even without full memory of these encounters, individuals often wake with renewed peace. The soul uses sleep to remind the conscious self of a larger cycle that includes but extends beyond the physical lifespan. 9. Integration of daily lessons. Beyond extraordinary experiences, the soul also uses sleep for practical purposes. The events of each day leave impressions that require processing. During sleep, the soul organizes these experiences. extracting meaning and consolidating lessons. Researchers confirm that sleep supports learning, memory consolidation, and problem-solving. Spiritually, this reflects the soul's role in aligning new experiences with the individual's larger path. A conversation, a challenge, or even a small success may be integrated into a broader sense of identity. This integration ensures that each day contributes to growth. Sleep is not only a reset, it is an active workshop where the soul builds continuity. Without this function, experiences would remain fragmented. With it, life becomes a coherent path where each step holds value. 10. The return to unified self. In the deepest phases of sleep, when awareness of both body and dream dissolves, the soul reconnects with its most essential core. This is described by mystics as union with the higher self, and by neuroscientists as the slow-wave state where consciousness nearly disappears. This return is significant because it shows the soul's need to periodically realign with its complete identity. Away from tasks, roles, and even symbolic dreams, the soul touches its own center. People rarely recall this directly, yet they wake with renewed stability and strength because the alignment has already occurred. The cycle of returning each night to this unified state demonstrates that sleep is more than restoration. It is a reminder that at the foundation of existence lies a self beyond fragmentation, beyond time, and beyond daily struggle. Each night the soul remembers, and each morning that memory sustains life. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.